Picture your muscles as giant sponges, not just for strength, but for sugar. Every time you eat, most of the glucose, which is really just another word for blood sugar, from your food is meant to be soaked up by muscle. About 70 to 80% of the sugar from every meal gets stored there, if you have enough healthy muscle. When you eat carbs, your body breaks them down into sugar, which floods your bloodstream. Your body responds by releasing insulin, a hormone that acts like a key unlocking your muscle fibers so you can absorb that sugar. But not all muscles created equal. Your fast-twitch fibers are the big, powerful parts of that sponge. They're built to move quickly and to store much more sugar than your slow-twitch fibers. Why? Because these are the fibers you use when you lift heavy, when you jump, or you sprint, when you use intense movements, powerful moves that demand rapid energy. When you do those movements, you empty out the stored sugar in your fast-twitch fibers, making room for more sugar the next time you eat. As we age, especially after 40, these fast-twitch fibers are the first to shrink and disappear if you stop challenging them. Your body is an adaptation machine. If you don't use those fibers, you lose those fibers. If you only walk or do light cardio, your body gets the signal that it doesn't need those power fibers anymore, so it lets them fade away. Your sponge and your storage tanks get smaller. Now, when you eat the exact same food as you did before, there's less muscle to soak up the sugar. More is left in your bloodstream, and it ends up as fat. Why does this matter? Because muscle isn't just about looking fit. It's your body's main defense against high blood sugar, insulin spikes, and all the risks that come with them. Weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, even dementia. It goes even deeper. Inside those muscle fibers, you have mitochondria, the tiny power plants that turn sugar and fat into energy. The more fast-twitch fibers you have, the more you train them, the more mitochondria you build. Healthy mitochondria burn more fat, clear more sugar, and protect your cells from damage. Lose muscle, especially the fast-twitch kind, and your mitochondrial energy grid gets weaker. Here's something you never hear. The average woman in the United States will diet for 17 full years of her life. Staggering statistic. The only way to limit massive muscle loss from all that dieting is to make sure that she turns on muscle protein synthesis, or MPS, twice a day, and lift weights close to failure at least 2 or 3 times a week. Otherwise, yes, she'll look better from the weight loss, but keeping it off gets exponentially harder once 10 pounds of muscle has been lost, because her metabolism and storage tanks are significantly lower. My client Steve is always active. He biked, walked, did yoga, but never pushed himself to sprint or lift heavy. 2 main things to stimulate fast-twitch fibers. By age 60, he lost most of his fast-twitch muscle fibers without even noticing. His blood sugar crept up, and his doctor warned him he was pre-diabetic. Instead of just cutting carbs, we started adding some safe power moves, some hill sprints, some weighted carries, explosive squats. Within a year, Steve had more muscle, better blood sugar, more energy, and his doctor took him off his medications because he'd rebuilt his storage tanks for carbs. Steve didn't get there by dieting, he got there by rebuilding his sponge. And this isn't just about metabolism. The same muscle, the same mitochondria, and the same fast-twitch fibers are linked to brain health and independence as you age. People with the most muscle, the highest strength, and the best VO2 max have the lowest risk of falls, frailty, and even cognitive decline. VO2 max is a sign of healthy mitochondria. That's why VO2 max is such a great sign. A benefit you only get by training your heart, lungs, and muscle together. Your muscle is your main sugar sink. Your mitochondria are your engines that run your metabolism. And your fast-twitch fibers are your first line of defense. Lose them, and you lose not just strength, but your ability to control blood sugar, burn fat, and protect your brain. If you want to protect yourself as you age, train those fast-twitch fibers. Jump, sprint, lift, and move with purpose. Your muscles will thank you. So will your brain, your waistline, and your future self. Subscribe, leave a comment, and help this content reach more people. The algorithm listens, but more importantly, so does your mind.